Oh, hey, buddy, I got you something. It's a prescription for your bitch-itis. Bitch. Hi, I'm LP Master 6. That was from Epona. I'm extra stupid today. This is the same day right after recording the Forest Temple. Last time, we inadvertently got apologized to by our childhood bully, and we haven't told anybody any of this. You know, that any of our old friends that we're Wayne. They're just talking about Wayne and saying we look like Wayne, and we're just standing there silent because we're a silent protagonist. And I guess because... I don't know, honestly. You know, it would kind of be a touching moment, but at least Saria, the main one he cared about, actually knows. And we found out through Mido that Saria is actually in love with us, basically. And so it's sad. That's what she meant by we're meant to be in two separate worlds, because we're different species, and, you know, Link can't fuck somebody who looks like a kid, basically, I think is the idea. I'm sorry for that wording, but am I wrong? Am I? Okay, thank you for not being able to jump that fence. We are going back now that we have our 2 medallions. Check it, check it. No, we're not doing that. 2 medallions over there. Okay, I don't know why you stopped, but that's okay. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Where'd we get arrows? I had like 26. If I position us just right. Hold up. Hold up. Yes. Damn it. This is one of the worst side quests in the game. Now that we have the bow, big Poes will spawn. We actually need all the big Poes. They only spawn after you have the bow and if you're on Epona. And if they go into anything even slightly, a wall, whatever, you have to position yourself just perfectly. And they're on a limited time for you to kill them. So we're gonna... Damn it. Damn it. Okay, let's try from this angle. I'm going to go ahead and get this one because we're here. I didn't know if we would run into any. That's why I started here instead of at Gerudo Valley. I don't... No, slow down, slow down. Alright, we want to face this way, so it'll pop up more in the center, right? I feel like that's a productive way to go about it. It appears more at the crossroads here. Okay. Oh, fuck. Damn it. See, it's a very strict time limit, and if you stop, it's over. Alright, but when it despawns, it respawns pretty quickly. They made this seemingly a lot easier in the remake, but there are 10 of these. This is the main side quest we will be doing between the Forest Temple and the Fire Temple, but, you know, there's some other stuff to enjoy. Also, every time it respawns, so does it's Can I start the video over? Its health resets too. So keep that in mind while you do this horrible, horrible experience. Yes. Okay. That's 1 down. 1 down. 3.6 to go, or whatever the Benfold song is. You defeated Poe the Ghost. Do you want to catch it in a bottle? You caught a big Poe. Okay, yes. Oh, I got scared when it just said Poe the Ghost. Okay, and you can tell by their different colors, their sizes. But there are a limited number of them in the game. I don't know what happens if you try to sell the big Poe to not the Poe collector, but the guy who buys things in a bottle. Either he won't buy it or it'll just respawn, because I don't believe you... No, I know you're not locked out of this side quest reward at all. But you want to keep your bottles freed. If you want to do this side quest all at once, you know, you got to go back and forth to him quite a bit, because you only have 3 bottles at this point. But guess what? Oh, you're going to get to watch this again. You ready? I'm going to go... Oh, damaging the knees because we're assholes. And we're actually doing this during the day, which feels really good. Slap that ass. Slap that ass. Oh, it's the worst. I'm so sorry. But if you've watched this far, I think you're prepared for my horrendous commentary. We are going to go ahead and get captured again, actually. Epona will stay here. They won't do anything to Epona, which is nice. We wasted a lot of arrows. Are you not going to capture me? Thank you. The fact we put our hands up is funny. All right, if we can one-shot this now, this little mini dungeon thing before we get caught even a single time, I will be thrilled. Let's do it. You guys ready? I know you're probably sick of seeing this place, but that's kind of the thing. I'm trying to go back and forth more. Okay. Because here's what happens when you hit him with the bow. Back and forth between the areas, because that's what you did as a kid in the 90s, playing these sorts of games. Fuck. Okay. You do have to be more careful than that. So I have failed already. And they aren't dead. I think they're fine when you come back, when you reset the room. But as long as they got the stars above their heads, you're good. And I believe they keep that again until you reset the room. I guess we're doing it this way. Alright, isn't this... Yes, this is one of these rooms. So there's not going to be any guards in here. I could really use some arrows. Nope. 1 rupee will be fine, I guess. I do have some notes here, but I'm trying to get through the Gerudo section first. Oh. But, you know, you go back and forth between the areas. That's how you get to know the world. If you're not doing it that way, then, I don't know, it's not as fun, right? Alright, let's get our aim nicely. And the funny thing to me is if you miss, like, they don't notice the arrow flying by their head. But the weirdest thing, I noticed this in editing. You know how Navi locks onto them? Ah, oh, damn it. If you accidentally press a button again, there's no way to get out of it. Ha ha! I'm sorry. I'm stressed. But their line of sight is not that good. But, like, they don't notice the fairy flying by? Really? Because people can see Navi. Like, you may think, oh, it's just the Kokiri. No, Malin does. Unless... Actually, I don't know if any adults in the entire game mention Navi at all. Maybe they can't see Navi. Maybe only kids can, because I don't think even Talon does. Oh, that's interesting now that I'm thinking about it. All right, I really, really want these because I think they might be arrows. Oh. Okay, 1 bundle of arrows. That's 10. I'll take it very happily. I'm glad we're actually in a scenario because we don't have any quiver upgrades. No clue what this is about, Navi, but thank you. I don't know why you do these things half the time. Which way do we want to go? Now, there's a platform right here to get us over to that side, which we haven't been out this way before. So I take it this is the way we want to go. And there are 2 collectibles we can get during this whole rescue mission. Maybe I shouldn't have done this yet. I mean, before checking to see if there were guards, but we got lucky. There's no guards. Can we get up? No. There's no way we can get on top like this. Oh, wait. What's that? Ooh, okay, that's not helpful to us right now, though, is it? Or is it? Over here? Oh, what? Oh, new text. That cloud over Death Mountain. There is something strange about it. Yes. That usually means rain is coming, or a storm. But it doesn't storm in the game, except for the graveyard, I guess, but... I'm sure Navi has seen a storm before. Shut up. My God. I was better off not recording after all. Yeah, buddy. Now, why do we want to do this? I have a vague memory. Can we even reach him from here? No. We gotta be somewhere else? Yes, I think we have to be up somewhere else. Now, this is where we came out. That door right there. So I'm gonna go... Do we want to be over here yet? Yes, because there's vines right here. Oh, yes. Okay. Alright, this is where I really wanted to be. I wanted to be on top. I think there's a Skulltula that appears only at night over here, but the problem with that... No. I know we can reach you. Yes, okay. Just barely. Whew. What's it gonna be? Yeah! Now, this is not locked behind the Scarecrow song. I don't know if a piece of heart ever is. But... Ooh, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play the Sun Song. There is a way to get that later with an upgrade we don't have yet. To reach over to this location. Alright. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense you would be right here. Can I not reach you? Of course not. I said the hookshot was the best item in the game, and honestly, it's just been disappointing me time after time. So, instead of playing Echoes of Wisdom, because I was a little... Okay, I'm lying. Because, you know, I'm focused on this, and I don't want to play 2 Zelda games at once. That's my excuse. I need to stop coming up with excuses for my structure. Things are structured the way they are because I have obsessive compulsive personality disorder. Most likely, my therapist said it is not OCD. It is either OCPD or possibly something else she's not entirely sure yet. Oh, this is the other one we opened. We've only been to the 2 we've been to before. Give me arrows, please. That's fine too, I guess. Oh, man. Okay, so we need to go back. No, we've been so many places already. What's down here? Should I drop? Is there a guard? No, we're good. Let's just go in here, I guess. But I played all the way through Wario Land 4 in my little free time, and it felt amazing. This is that offshoot we've already been to as well. How are we missing 2 whole parts of this maze? Aha! Because we haven't been here yet. Because of her. That's right, we couldn't make it. I never snuck past, and I gave up. Aha! Okay, here's the 3rd one. Nice. Are you going to give me anything? So okay. I didn't realize I was going to stay floating. Nice. How quirky. Like Zoe Deschanel. Has that joke gotten old? I'm sure it has. Wait, what? Oh. Huh? What? How is this the same one from before? Okay. What? But I've never come out this door, have I? Have I? Can we shoot you? No? Will you say nice things to us? Oh, no, obviously not. Hey, I got on the table. And the arrows respawn every time. I feel like those might always be arrows. Obviously, if you can pick up arrows because you don't always have the capability. But this room is also just a... Because this is where they throw us in the cell. What? I mean, I'm glad to have free reign here now that we've conquered the stealth section. But... why do I have to go down here to do anything fun? Why? She's probably going to see us anyway. Nope. Okay. Oh. Okay, I came out this way. Have we been here yet? I always get lost in this place. I'm sorry. And this is the one that we already opened again. Okay, but where did it come out on this side? Because I don't remember. It comes out up here in front of her. What? Oh, that's such bullshit, though. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to get all the ground floor people. Apparently only the purple ones you can knock out, though. So you can't go all the way up to the top. Oh, she's in the way there. We don't want that. But we do want to go right here. We haven't been here yet. I really want to go read that sign, but she'll lock me up if I do that. Okay, for a while I thought if you hear a torch, that means it's one of these rooms. but that is not always the case. Yes, yes, young man, young man. I found out this morning, maybe yesterday, that they're named differently. Their text is actually depending on what order you find them. So their names are shuffled. It's not canon which one is which. But we are finally freeing the other two carpenters. I wonder if they were like, what the hell? Why is he only helping out two of us? And then just leaving for God knows how long. Alright, so we've been recording the whole game for about 19 hours at this point, I'm guessing. It was 1740 before the Forest Temple, which it's pretty cool. But now we've gotten practice with the Stalfos that I did horribly against. So maybe we'll do better here. Again, they want you to do this before either the 4th temple or the 5th temple. I consider it to be the 5th, but a lot of people like to do it 4th. But it's pretty open-ended. Generally... Oh, no! Okay, well, I guess at least we got to see that. So much for practice paying off, but... pretty much the order they want you to do it, in case you couldn't tell, is forest, fire, water, because Navi directly tells you, like, hey, do this. Hey, do this. But you don't have to do it that way. You can do forest or fire first. You can do actually quite a bit. I think you can skip fire for a while and do water. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, there's got to be a way to get out of this, right? Oh, no, you always lose an arrow. That sucks. Oh, well. I will meet you back in that fight. Aha! That's what happens if you just walk back in the room. She's just waiting for you. She knew you were going to break out of that cell. So why do they keep throwing you in it? Alright. But again, patience. That's a very important Japanese virtue. So to all the people bitching about how much waiting there is, this is based on Chambara. Sword fighting. Japanese sword fighting. Of course there's going to... Like, that's the whole basis of the game. Like, of course that's going to be important in the combat. I feel like that's sensible. I feel like it's cool, actually. Alright, I'm not going to try too many jump attacks. Okay. Yeah, after that point, that's a good time to get one off. I don't like the camera going in the cell there. Can we stop? Nice. Yes. Okay, we're getting good distance there. If we had a giant's knife would have actually been good to save here. Oh well. See ya. Thank you for the key. I keep wanting to do this stupid thing of like adding a B to things. I do this when I'm talking to my wife, like Keeb, the Florb. Of course, Florv is from Milky Chance's song Stolen Dance. You know, you can leave it on the Florv. I'm Saburu the carpenter. Have you seen our boss boy? He's probably worried about me. I have to get back to him immediately. One more of our workers is still a prisoner. Please save him. So I did check Zelda Wiki. They do use female pronouns, and they say wa at the end of their sentences, which is generally something that only women say in Japanese culture, so they are supposed to be trans. They are transitioning into female. Is that how you word that? I'm sorry if I fucked that up. I'm not very hip on the terminology these days, but I assure you my sentiment is good, if that's helpful at all. I have no clue where the last one is. I always have to look up the last one, but I'm going to keep trying. Can I get up here, or do we have to go... Oh, shit. Shit. Do we need to get back to the top for any reason? Was there a need to do that? What is... That's where we just came out. No? No, it's not. Why would it be? So what is this? Why did he walk so slowly in there? But also, Zelda Wiki said that they walk in a girly manner, and I thought that was really funny. Yes, that is the one we just did, because that's the green one. We didn't see the green one before. And I guess they're color-coded, and we're finally maxed out again on rupees. We need access to a bomb shoe shop game, please. We do have access. We will very soon before the Fire Temple. I have a way to access some way to spend rupees meaningfully. I'm just not doing it right now because I'm determined to finish the Thieves' Hideout / Gerudo's Fortress. Now, I can't remember how old I was when I first watched this game, But I remember thinking, what the hell do you want me to do to their bodies, Navi? Why are you pointing to them? Now, obviously, it's normal. She just points to everything interactable and some random stuff as well. Also, I love this. You get burned by that, but like, oh, that always weirded me out. You know, of course, if this were like 2011, I would make a rape joke, but that's not cool. So, those days are over. Like, that's not what my brain turns to these days, but like, I guess in a way, because it was like, Navi, what the hell are you insinuating? That's gross. So it's different than me just going, Family Guy makes funny jokes. And, you know, that being the style of humor for the time. I still have no fucking clue. Okay, we haven't explored up here too much, but I think this was just for the Skulltula. No, the Skulltula is even just down there. This is where we got the piece of heart in that chest over there. The well-earned piece of heart. Alright, I'm looking it up. According to a bunch of old GameFAQs posts, the Skulltula is here, right? And there's a door right here. No, there's not. Is it supposed to be that one? Because we did that one. So the one I'm missing isn't the one most of the internet misses? Is it this door? Have we not been in this door? I was sure that we had. Oh, son of a bitch. This doesn't lead anywhere else. This is below where that Skulltula is. This must be it. Why did I not notice this before? Alright, so there's got to be somebody here, right? Yes. Where'd she go? Hello? Also, look at this model of Link's hand. It looks pretty decent for 1998. The detail of the grip. You know, somebody with a great grip. Jason Edelman. That's me. I'm scared to walk out. Last time I walked out, she caught me. Where'd she go? Does she just have a really long walk cycle? Is she coming back? Oh, damn it. Should I don't want to... Oh, we hit her. When did we do that? I guess the first time when I was like doing whatever else and trying to cancel out of it. I don't think we've been here yet, which is a fantastic sign. Okay, I'm glad I looked it up. Oh, I lied. I thought there were no enemies ever in these rooms. No, like, stealth sections. No guards. Okay, yeah, I can see why I never find this one. Let's talk to you, our final buddy here. Mash the button. I'm going to get out of GameFAQs now. Yes, thank you, thank you. We got one more Skulltula token we were going to get before the temple, the forest temple. And we got more things we can get now that we have the bow. Because if you'll remember, the Gerudo really respect archery. People who are good at archery. Which I think is really cool because, you know, you can come here before you have the bow. I did want to mention, I read somewhere, and I forgot about this, and I remembered while editing, that if you get captured without having the hook shot, they throw you back at the gate, like outside the fortress. But once you have the hook shot, that's when they start throwing you into the cell. But I've never attempted that. You never want to go here before you even have the hook shot. There's no point. All right, that's right. We have to unlock the door and set you free first. And also, how do they know how many carpenters are left? How do they know how many are free? You'd assume he asks, but then why would he repeat it back to you? So it makes no sense. I'm Shiro the Carpenter. I was afraid you were going to forget about me. It's funny because we left and did a whole dungeon and came back. For rescuing me, I'll tell you something interesting about the desert that I overheard the Gerudos talking about. They said, in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you'll need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus is on the far side of the wasteland. Okay, now I'm going back to my tent near Gerudo Valley, so drop by sometime. You may find something helpful there. Bye! Also, they call Link a cute boy over and over, which is supposed to be effeminate, but it was not over and over, just the one time. But it was translated to cute kid instead. I've seen your fine work. To get past the guards here, you must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men, besides the great Ganondorf, were useless. But now that I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. The exalted Nabooru, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Nabooru is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, eh? All right then, you're in from now on. Take this. With it, you will have free access to all areas of the fortress. You obtained the Gerudo's membership card. You can get into the Gerudo's training ground in their hideout. So now we can freely come and go, no more stealth sections for the rest of the game. This woman has a unique model. From now on, you're free to come and go as you please through the gate to the desert. You'll find the Spirit Temple where the exalted Nabooru lives out there in the desert. I think she has a name. She has a unique model. She might have a name, but she's the leader of the fortress. This is the only time you talk to her and the only time she's important at all. So I wanted to point her out. But we don't have to show that or anything. I believe that'll just be somewhere in our key items, right? Ah, right here. Gerudo's card. Okay. Right next to the Stone of Agony. Just something that is permanently active and we never have to do anything with. You're still passed out.